Over the last couple of weeks, it seems I've been having a series of REM sleep, lucid dreams, and so I'm going to attempt to talk about that now. It has to do with the relationship between personal identity and impersonal awareness. The default identity setting is the physical form. I am this body. I am this face looking at you. I am this mouth talking. I am this body sitting down within this room on this chair. And everything else beyond the membrane of the flesh is other, is the rest of the world at large. And what the dream revealed is that there is a moment when mind, under the light of conscious illumination, allows itself to be seen. And it no longer hides or attempts to hide in concepts of Tony, in concepts of awareness, in concepts of impersonal identity. It allows itself to be seen. And in allowing itself to be seen, mind is participating in the awakening process of awareness, awakening to mind and from mind. Normally, mind's imperative, fundamental central imperative, is to self-protect and defend the mind, the body-mind action figure, from all kinds of offenses, dire situations, be they physical, mental, emotional, or psychological, to defend. And in defending, it does not want awareness to awaken to the fiction that is the mind, that is the personal identity, the Tony identity in this instance. What is seen is that the first screen of projection, the first screen of projection that the mind projects its story, its narrative upon, the story of I am this body is me. And thereafter, the mind-created concept of me, the mind-created story of me, is born and maintained by mind's projections onto the body. Oh, I ache. This body is hungry. I am hungry. I've broken my leg. I'm late for work. I'm in a wonderful relationship. I'm in a horrible relationship. This body is well clothed. It is ill clothed. I enjoy wealth. I suffer poverty. The whole narrative is placed on this initial screen. The body is the initial screen. One of the most difficult things for the mind, the body-mind action figure, to comprehend is this idea of impersonal awareness. All it knows is personal awareness, personal identity. And it can do that because it has the body to hang on to. And when mind hears the story that the true nature of this form is emptiness, pure consciousness, formless awareness, I can't find that truth anywhere. I can't see that truth anywhere. I see emptiness and objects within that emptiness. There is consciousness, and then there are the contents in consciousness. But that emptiness is not me. This form is me. That's the story. That's the narrative mind puts out there. But when mind allows itself to be seen, and it is seen that this body is that first screen of projection, it can then be seen that the world at large is just another form of projection. And this projection walks and exists within this larger projection. And all there is consciousness, when this form is walking within consciousness, and that is seen. That this form is walking and existing within the larger me. A me I do not feel as body, the me I cannot experience, but the me that I can be aware of. And this is verifiable because it's happening right now. Those projections and that awareness of those projections is here right now on this side of the screen and on that side of the screen. To be witnessed, to be experienced. There is only self. When I say, see for yourself, that this can be seen, let's see if I can clarify it a little better. Personal identity with the form is very easy to understand because it seems obvious and self-evident. But impersonal awareness, impersonal self, how does the form experience that? Well, impersonal self is limitless. Impersonal self is silent and never speaks. Impersonal self is formless. Impersonal self is pure consciousness. And how is this known? By resting in silence. Familiarize yourself with resting in yourself as silence, resting in yourself as stillness, resting in yourself as impersonal self, resting in yourself as pure consciousness, resting in silence is resting in impersonal self, resting in inner stillness is resting in pure consciousness. That's the invitation here. To know yourself by resting in self, without the narrative of pure consciousness, without the narrative of I am awake, without the narrative of being enlightened, just resting in self, resting in silence, resting in stillness.